So you can see that by going from normal mode to hard mode, we get 75% extra gold and 75% extra experience. There are a lot of difficulties in this. I think right now the maximum is, yeah, Torment 13. The game won't even allow us to do that. We can go to Torment 6 if we wanted to, but that would be very, very stupid at this level. So we're going to go ahead and start a game. Okay, so we're going to be doing Act 2, it looks like. Wait, is this Act 2? It is. Interesting. It spawned us into the nighttime. I was kind of hoping we would get to see some of the other acts, but that's okay. That's okay. So a lot of variety in these bounties. We'll listen to this.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
So it doesn't look like we're getting hit that much harder, but enemies do have quite a bit more health, so... It's definitely harder, but we're still killing them pretty quickly, so that 75% experience bonus is well worth it, I think. Okay, we just got some gold there. That's a dead end. Oh my, a lot of enemies here. And they're doing some projectile damage, so we need to get in here and take them out. Awesome. Yep, we found our first elite pack. Oop, knock back. At higher difficulties, these mobs will have like 4 different modifiers on them. So like knockback and electrified and reflect damage and things like that. It gets insane. It gets really insane, and you may have seconds to figure out what they do. And if you handle them wrong, you can and will die. The higher difficulties also increase the density of monsters, so like all the different packs they spawn in, you'll see more enemies per pack, which is again good because it increases the amount of experience we get when we kill them, but it also potentially increases the amount of damage that we take. We're not having a whole lot of problems with our arcane power. That rune we chose really helped out. Because I can sit here and do this, and it's just really not even decreasing at all. So it's kind of nice. It basically made it free. Okay, we found a resplendent chest. Let's see if we can get decent... Wow. Lots of gold items here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got our first helmet. That's nice. Got our next level of weaponry. I'm not going to equip this, even though it gives us an extra 2.4% damage. The amount of toughness and recovery we lose makes me nervous. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've unlocked something in the force slot. Wave of Force. Discharge a wave of pure energy that deals 309% weapon damage as arcane to nearby enemies. Now, we can switch this to whatever we want. So if we wanted to put diamond skin in the slot, we could do that. Wanted to put arcane orb, we could do that. We wanted shock pulse, we could do that. I think let's go ahead and keep that because it'll help us if we ever get swarmed. But I think what I am going to do then is switch out Frost Nova because we don't need to player bound AoE abilities. We're going to switch that to diamond skin. Okay, and let's go ahead and use it. And wow, lots of damage. Lots of damage. Yeah, that's a good combo. That is a very good combo. Okay, we have reached the end of this floor, so now we need to find the remaining 5 enemies and kill them to complete this bounty. Okay, here we go, and we've got an elite pack, it looks like. So we're gonna pop all of our cooldowns and then just channel the crap out of them. There we go. Not too bad, but not exactly easy either. And that's exactly where we want to be. Okay, we've hit level 10. This allows us to put a passive skill onto our character. We can either choose Blur or Power Hungry. Blur decreases damage taken by 17%. Power Hungry, you deal 30% additional damage to enemies further than 30 yards. We're going to take Power Hungry right now because we're not having a lot of problems surviving these encounters. This will help us to level a little quicker. And if things get a little too tough, maybe enemies start outscaling us and the equipment we have, then we can switch to Blur. Not a problem. I've been wandering around for a few minutes and haven't encountered anything. There we go. And it doesn't look like the game is telling me where the ancient devices are just yet. But we're running into something here. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting swarmed. We gotta start kiting. Okay, these guys are plagued, so don't stand in the green pools. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta keep these guys back as much as possible. We need to use our cooldowns when we've got them. There we go. That was a little hairy, but we did alright. We did alright. As the wizard, that is our kind of our nightmare scenario, is whenever we have enemies that swarm us and can get up close and keep us from running away, or make it hard to run away. That's the situation we don't want. Okay, so we found the first ancient device. Let's activate it and see what happens. Maybe not. Nope, it worked. Okay, we found some diseased bodies. Fantastic. Okay, nothing too bad there. Nothing too bad. So we're running into a little bit of an issue with our rotation. This is a decent ability. It does really good damage up close, but it does less damage than our Ray of Frost. So the problem is it doesn't have a cooldown, it has an arcane cost, so I could spam that forever. So I think what I'm gonna do is, if we're surrounded by lots of enemies, I use that. If we're trying to kill enemies from afar, then we use the Ray of Frost. Okay, we've got 2 altars right nearby. So we'll start using the Wave of Force since we're surrounded, and then once we get down to 1 enemy, we'll switch to the Ray of Frost. I think that's going to be the most efficient way to use our abilities right now. So Ray of Frost into this. It also eats up a lot of arcane power, a lot more than Ray of Frost does. That's something to consider. Okay, we've activated it, and Vile Swarm came out, it looks like. What do you think will happen when we activate all 4? Something wonderful, I'm sure. Oh boy. Oh my. Got him. Yeah, we got some kind of sword that dropped from that. Let's see what this is. Strife Deed. That's less damage than what we've got now, so we're not going to switch. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. Oh wow. Yeah, that was quite effective. So yeah, if we're ever surrounded, Wave of Force is definitely the ability to use. We've unlocked a couple of things, so let's take a look at what we got. So Spectral Blade is a new signature spell. It does significantly less damage than the other 2. But it also does damage to 15 yards in front of us. Arcane Orb gets Obliteration, increases the speed of the orb, and its damage to 700% weapon damage as Arcane, but reduce the area of effect to 8 yards. That sounds really good for single target, but maybe not right now. Explosive Bolts. Slain enemies explode, dealing 184% weapon damage as cold to every enemy within 10 yards. Shock Pulse's damage turns into cold. I think I'm still going to stick with Charge Blast for now. For now. We may change that policy later. I mean, you can see just how much damage it does there. It's quite good. Okay, we're going to run into the middle here and start using Wave of Force. And, yeah, not bad. Not bad. This is a risky play style, but it's working out pretty well for us. Use potion, top her health off, and then start using single target damage on him. Not bad. These orbs are health orbs, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's activate the last ancient device. Okay. What do we get? The Foul Lair. Ooh. Is there, like, treasure right here, or what's the deal? Gold. Gold. Chest. Is this like another area completely? There's chickens down here. Why are there chickens? Oh, I get it. The Foul Lair. That's really funny. My gosh. Okay, we're gonna see what all is here. I can't pass this up. Greasy pig. Oh, wow. Holy crap, he just dropped a shit ton of stuff. Ooh. Oh, we just got our first legendary item. Let's take a look. The Barber. Look at that damage increase. 86.8% damage, recovery toughness, fire damage, intelligence, and critical hit damage. Well, we're using that for sure. This is worth it. This is worth it too. Nice. Fantastic. Foul Lair. Oh, Blizzard. Oh, Blizzard. We're going to return to town now because our inventory is full and we need to salvage these items. Just get rid of them. Although I think I have a slot open for shields now. Yes. So we'll equip that. I'm sure there's a better shield we could equip, but for now, that's fine. Let's see if we've got any ingredients for a shield. We do. 33, 29, 22, 18, 13. Okay. We'll get this guy. Yep, not bad. Increases everything. We're also going to repair while we're here. It's not really necessary, but we're going to do it anyway. Put some more money into our blacksmith friend, and then we're going to go back out into the world. Okay, at this point, I am going to switch from Power Hungry to Blur, because I think that having the Barber is going to give us plenty of damage, and I don't want to get surprised by burst damage of any kind. Okay, we got a Frenzied Shrine here. Not super helpful for us, but we might as well click on it. Oh boy. Those things will freeze you if they hit you. Ooh. Let's see just how much of a damage boost we got there. Killed that guy pretty darn quick. Yeah. Frost Nova Rune unlocked. And, oh, we got Arcane Torrent. This is a cool ability. Hurl a barrage of arcane projectiles that deal 400% weapon damage as arcane to all enemies near the impact location. Damage increases by 305% every second up to 10% weapon damage. Might be worth it. Right now it's actually a damage decrease, so we're going to hold off on that. I really like that ability, though, so I think at some point I'm going to use it. Oh, wow, there's a lot of these guys, actually. I'm going to start using my signature spell as much as I can, just to generate some arcane power. Nice. Perfect. That's exactly how I want my fights to go. Exactly how I want them to go. I don't want to lose 20% toughness, so we're going to leave that. Yeah, we're going to leave that. I want enemies to die, but I don't want to be in a position where I'm so squishy that if they get to me first, I'm just dead. So we gotta aim for that balance. Now, instead of going in and killing Zoltan Kuhl this time, we're gonna be going to the Storm Halls and killing enemies there. Quite a few of them. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Diamond Skin just to reduce some of the damage. Oh boy. Stay out of the frozen. Oof, these guys have a lot of health. Oh gosh. We got a cursed chest here. Not bad. Not bad. Anything here I should be equipping? Yes. Oh, we got some shoulders finally. So now all we need are rings and some kind of pendant. We've also unlocked new passive abilities. Reduce all cooldowns by 20%. That's a really strong ability. Right now we don't have a lot of cooldown abilities we want to reduce the cooldown for. So we're going to hold off. Yep, there's our boss that we're trying to kill. Just let this get him. Nice. Not bad. Alright, so now we just need to kind of clean up this area. This is kind of hairy. I'm actually going to start using this to slow down their auto attacks a bit. Okay, nice. Whew. Yeah, really glad that I equipped Blur, because that's definitely where my weakness is right now. Alright, that's the bounty for this area. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see if there's anything here to upgrade to. Sure, why not? Oh, we found an elite pack. Oh gosh, they have explosions. It is quite possible that would have killed us if we had stayed there. These guys are annoying because you basically just have to wait for them to come out of stealth. You can't hit them before. It's quite obnoxious. So like those guys were there, and but they were stealthed, and so you know they just don't take damage. Really, really obnoxious. Level 14, and we've unlocked a new category. Awesome. Ooh, ice armor. Okay, surround yourself in an ice barrier that reduces damage from melee attacks by 12%, and melee attackers are either chilled or frozen for 3 seconds, lasts 10 minutes. We will certainly be keeping that. We also got Energy Twister. We're going to replace what we've got for the Energy Twister because it does an insane amount of damage. Diamond Skin, Crystal Shell increases the amount of damage absorbed to 80% of your life. Yes. What is Frost Nova's rune? Frozen enemy that is killed has a 100% chance of releasing another Frost Nova. That's kind of cool, but I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, so we have a new Magic Missile rune, Glacial Spike. It's a shard of ice that explodes on impact. No thanks. We've got plenty of frozen abilities. So, this is active for 10 minutes, so we can basically just kind of set it and forget it. Okay, this is another elite pack. So we're gonna be releasing these twisters every now and again. Not bad. The twisters are really good in a room with lots of enemies because you can't really control where they go. They just kind of do whatever they want. But they do a lot of damage to whatever they touch. So if if you've got a lot of enemies in a room, it's nice just to kind of set it down and just let it do its thing. We probably won't hold on to this ability forever, just for a little bit. It's also good for large enemies. Alright, boss time. Okay, phase 2. Alright, phase 3. Gotta stay out of that as much as I can. Oof. Okay, hits pretty hard. He is dropping some arcane or some health orbs for me though, that's nice. Ow. Ow. Okay, we should be able to kill him now. So we're just gonna... There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Open up this chest for defeating a boss. Nice. Not bad. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Okay, this is actually worse than the dagger we've got. This is better. This is better. This is a lot better. Better. Oh, nice. And we got a source, which is kind of the offhand ability that wizards use, and it tends to focus on damage over defenses like shields do. So we definitely want that. And yeah, there we go. So that's another act completed for us. Making some decent progress here. Let's see what Tyrael has for us after we salvage our items. Nice. Plans and materials, all kinds of fun stuff. Green pieces are for sets. Sets tend to have bonuses the more of them you have. Kane's Fate is a very common one. Born's Defiance I'm not really sure about. And we just completed another objective of some kind, so that's nice. Yeah, the Kane's Robes, if you get 2 sets, 2 of the set, you get an attack speed increase, 3 of the set, better chance of finding magical items, and 50% experience. So once we hit level 23, we will probably be crafting some of this just so that we can level up a little bit faster. So not bad. Gonna go ahead and pump some more money in there. And then let's go ahead and put some money into the jeweler. Because the jeweler is quite important later on. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my shield. And then, okay, Act 1 is where the new bounties are going to be for us. The bonus ones, anyway.